back. Welcome back. We're jumping into our next conversation, and it's all about Carnival 2026 non-competing bands. We are going to have a special segment for you guys this morning because we'll be joined by some of the band leaders and representatives of those non-competing bands, and even giving you a sneak peek of one of the costumes or some of the costumes for one of the bands as well. This morning, to start off the conversation, I am joined by band leader of the Titans Mass Band, no stranger to anyone who is a lover of Carnival. We have here with us David Matos. Good morning, Mr. Matos. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure having you here. I'm doing great. Yourself?
Trying to open my eye.
Trying to open your eye, and it's already 8 o'clock, so I imagine you've been burning the midnight oil.
Late nights, yeah.
And of course, that's on an annual basis, I would imagine, for the better part of a decade. You guys have been bringing a staple presentation to the Carnival Road March. As a non-competing band, we have come to recognize you guys to be. You guys are one of 5 in this year's Carnival Road March. But tell me a bit about what you have in store for this year's Carnival Road March.
Well, this year, Carnival, like you said, we're not competing. We're an all-inclusive adult band. We're 275 strong, you know, and then we have costumes that we've been making to sell to other districts, you know, so while they might not be participating with us, they're working, they're using the costume in other areas.
Okay, so when you say other districts, you mean like when Orange Walk have their Carnival as well, you guys are also doing stuff for them too?
Different people who ask to get special costumes made. We have a large group from Keycocker who is doing their Carnival on the 19th, the 20th of September in Keycocker.
Tell me a bit about what makes your costume stand out and why people come every year, because if I'm not mistaken, here's a fun fact that I learned. You guys cater to about 30% of the people that join your band are like tourists, people who travel to come and experience it.
We have a lot of Belizean Americans, a lot of tourists coming in. You know, they're coming into Belize, they look up what's there to do in Belize during the time that they're here, and that's how we get a lot of members who want to be a part of this. They join us because they don't need to do any step dancing or anything. They want to just free up, have a good time, you know, and enjoy what Carnival is supposed to be about, having a good time.
Well, we got to showcase what those costumes actually look like. We are so grateful that you have taken the time to display what some of your lineups will look like for this year's Carnival Road March.
So what we're going to display today is one section, which is Flair. Our theme for this year is Encore. So, you know, people always want some more. You know, it's a repeat. People want more.
Absolutely.
So we have one section. This is section 2. Okay,
so section 2, the theme Flair. Tell me a bit about the details that we're seeing here.
Well, you know, this embraces the elegance, the beauty. This is stage presence. This is eye-catching. This is what you're going to see as a visual impact.
Yes.
So in this section, we have 80 females that are going to go look just like her.
Oh, wow.
So 80 is a lot. It is a lot.
How difficult it is to source your materials? Mr. Matos, Titans has been recognized and known to bring a level of extravagance and you know, even a level of standard, so to speak, to the Road March and to the addition to the Road March.
Well, you know, sourcing materials, we get them from abroad. We get some stuff here, you know, and most of the jewels that you see on the costumes are from abroad. So we shop early. We started from January making back pieces, the welding, sourcing material, because it takes a time to reach here. So, you know, but this is the end product, you know, months of preparation, months of hard work. And the costumes are actually made where it could be disassembled for either the transportation reasons.
Oh, so you can take off some parts of it?
I could take off the wing.
Okay.
And it's easier for us to transport this here.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, let's move things along and get...
we have the male version. For this.
All right. Wow. Look at that. Now tell me about this look here that we're seeing. This is for the males.
The males,
and of course, males love Carnival too, guys.
So, you know, the males have to stand out.
Yes.
In each section, they both pay the same price. So we can't do any less for the males. We have to make them really stand out. Among 80 women, you have like 10 males. So that's a lot.
This is beautiful. How long does it take to put a costume like this, or the many costumes that you guys put off on a yearly basis?
We can't have a time frame on one, because once we get the original sample made, then we can duplicate.
Yeah.
So it takes a little while to get the first one up.
How big is your team working behind the scenes, getting all these costumes together?
We have like 11 persons that are coming on a daily basis.
Wow.
You know, they're
That's
different time of the
fantastic.
day, but we have like full time. We have like 6 people who stay behind the scenes.
Yes, this is beautiful. Now I know that we are just a few weeks away from Carnival, but do you have latecomers that come in and say, maybe the week before or 2 weeks before, Mr. Matos, please find something, stick some fed up on me, aguine.
We do have that. So
Okay.
we do have costumes that we have on hold.
Okay,
We have about 15 costumes that we hold on reserve just in case we have that incident.
okay.
So we have a deadline cutoff time. When we registered in January, we had 390 members who registered. You know, along the way we have payment plans and deadlines that need to meet.
Yeah.
So we know who is in really and who is not really going to make it.
You know, a question that I wanted to ask you as well, Mr. Matos, did you ever imagine that your band would make such an impact, even though you don't compete? I believe your band is also on BELIZE'S postal sticker as well. So all over the world, even if people would have never experienced BELIZE'S Carnival, they still have some type of idea of what it looks like through Titan's Mass Band. How does that feel for you?
That's a great accomplishment. You know, after being in the business for 29 years, it's a lot of years. People might see it as a waste of time. People might see it as, you know, you're just killing out yourself. But I see it as something I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
This is who I am. So Carnival is part of me now. So.
Well, thank you very much. And I know that you have some other colleagues who also represent other bands who might share a similar sentiment. So
Definitely.
we'll usher them over next. I want to invite over to my side now Kyle Miller. He is the public relations representative for Belizean Jewels, also another non-competing band. As I mentioned, this year's Carnival Road March will see up to 5 non-competing bands take the stage, take the road. Actually, what I'm going to do instead is usher over another representative from another band. We'll get Kyle over in just a moment. I want to ask Ms. Shadeen Otley, she's the band leader for Fantasy Explosion Carnival Band, to join us next. And she did not bring with her someone representing in the attire. However, they are also a long-standing band as well. Good morning, Ms. Otley. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, tell me a bit about what you guys have in store this year for us.
Well, this year for our plans for Carnival Road March, being that this is our first time entering back into Belize City Carnival after 2 years, we're still in an experience whereby we're providing the most happy, safe atmosphere and the vibe, of course.
One of the things I learned about your band is that it was founded by family members.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about what it means to carry on a family legacy in that way.
Well, from a little girl growing up, we have always been dancing in the Jump Street Passage. So this all started there, and it has always been a dream for me that I always say, I say, Miss Marina, one day I will have my own band. And yesterday, and with the backing from my family, I have so many sisters and a brother and my parents, and I've stepped back and I'd moved out of the country, and all that I was gone, they were still there carrying on the fantasy legacy in bringing Carnival, whether it was Belize City. We also was a great band in Orange Walk as well for a numerous amount of years.
Yes.
So family, you know, is everything to us, you know, from us growing up, and I really appreciate it.
Do you get a sense of freedom to just do as you will in the road march when you're not competing? You don't have to worry about booking those times in the evenings to practice different moves. What is it like? Is there a sense of freedom that you have on the road march when you're not competing?
The freedom that we have is that we get to freestyle.
Yeah.
The freedom that we get is that we get to freestyle, whether it's with the costumes, whether it's with the steps, whether it's the amount of revelers. It's just, that's the freedom that we
enjoy. Yeah.
By just freestyling. So, you know, whether we're competing or not, this, you know, that we get to freestyle.
Yeah. The beauty of it, though, is that there's still structure in place. I know that you guys will also be a part of the mass camps, where judges will be able to kind of meet you still and learn what this year's contribution in terms of teams and designs and work look like. However, you don't have to worry about the stress of scoring and all of that. Yeah. Will people still be able to see the work that you put in at the mass camps?
Of course, we will carry out and execute the same way as if though we were competing, whereas we're going to have a nice warm night set out for you guys to come out and view our costumes and the work that we have put on. So this is going to be fantasy behind the mask, and you guys get a chance to see what all we have been doing since we started in March.
How many people are in the band this year?
For this year, because we're just returning to the road, we kind of just was gearing towards reasonable amount of people, which we went with 75. Okay. So we went all in for 75 revelers. 75
is a lot.
It is still a lot.
That's a lot to work with still. Yes, it is. Same question that I asked Mr. Matas. Is it too late for people to join at this time?
Did we make extra customer reserve costumes? Yes, we do, because we do know that people have school fees, their kids to take care of for school, and there's a lot of young moms that participate in Carnival. So we did reserve for those people that will be able now to say, okay, this is what I have and I want to dance or I want to participate in this year's Carnival. Yes, we do have that available for them.
What sets you apart? Why should I join your band this Carnival season?
Like I say, the vibe is what we're selling this year. We had stepped back for many reasons, whereas I said our team this year, which is the Rebirth, we said that we have resetted the band, we have recruited, and we have renewed, and now we're ready to reveal. And everybody knows fantasy for over the years. We always come with excitement, dance move, dance choreography, and that's what we're bringing to the road this year.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ms. Otley, and good luck on the road. I know a lot of people will be checking out your work online and hopefully joining at the last minute if you guys have some extra space as well.
Thank you.
So I'm going to usher over here now Kyle Miller. As we mentioned, he is the PR for Belize'S Jewel. He's also joined us several times before talking about what they have in store. So I'm excited because he also brought a model with him this morning as well to give you guys a sneak peek of what Belize'S Jewel has in store. And Kyle, I also saw some images being shown online. Are they really to go big this year?
Yeah, we are. We have 4 sections actually. We are catered for 75 per section, but...
Per section?
Yeah, per section, but we are well beyond that.
Wow.
And we had to close off 2 of our section actually.
Wow.
And so our 3rd and 4th section are still kind of open, but it's still a lot.
Yeah.
It's still a lot.
If my memory serves me correctly, one of the unique things about your band this year is that you have a whole company section.
Yeah.
You have a whole BPO.
Yeah.
Also for cancer as well.
Yes.
The Belize Cancer Society.
We have our 1st section, which is Cancer Society.
Yes.
Our 2nd section, which is Equity BPO. And our last section, which is Rude Boy.
Rude Boy.
Yeah, so they are sponsored there. That for their section, they sponsored that section.
Wow. I saw the performance last year, and I'll tell you, I am not as involved in Carnival the way that you are. I know that you're a Carnival enthusiast, but last year you guys gave me goosebumps on the road, Kyle. Tell me about what this year will look like, and will it be bigger? Will it be better? What's the costumes like?
Of course, it will be better and bigger. Belize'S Jewel is about energy, and we're about life. Everybody that joins, again, we don't compete, so you just go out and you just dance based on how you feel, and like I said, it's all about the energy, it's all about life, and people just go and just have fun.
Yeah. And
that's a good thing about Belize'S Jewel. Everybody's just there to have fun and enjoy Carnival. Everybody just love that Carnival when it comes to Belize'S Jewel. So it's like one big family, and so everybody just go have fun. We don't worry about nothing. We just do our thing.
Well, I want you to walk me through one of the costumes that will be on display this morning. You can come over here, ma'am. Looking beautiful in your colors. This is a stunning piece. Now tell me about this style. Look at it. It's so big.
Yes. So this section is called...
You can step forward.
This section is called.
You're good. Right there.
This section is called Electric Pulse.
Ooh.
And it's environment of colors.
I do get that vibe.
Yeah. It brings together. It explains what carnival is.
Yes.
Color, bursts of colors, energy.
Yes.
And that's what BELIZE'S is all about. You know, we are colorful and we have a lot of energy. And it just represents what, you know, carnival is about colors and everything.
From
and
what
so
I'm seeing here, it doesn't look too heavy.
No,
it looks
it's
like
not.
it's lightweight enough for you to walk a couple miles or dance a couple miles as well. Does it feel comfortable on your shoulders? Yes, she says yes.
Yes, all of our pieces are very comfortable, they're very lightweight.
Yes.
Some of our special pieces are very huge. They look huge, but they're still lightweight because they're just full of feathers and stuff like that. But they're pretty popular.
You know, this is a question I always wanted to ask, and I don't know if you know this, but do you provide the swimwear or the
everything?
Everything?
Yes.
So I could choose if that one piece or a two piece, and all of that in your supply.
Yes, everything. We provide every single thing.
Oh, that's awesome. That looks really nice. Now, I know, ma'am, and I know you don't have a mic, but I know you can't do that road marching and high heels. She said no. Most people, they go in sneakers, they wear whatever's comfortable.
Exactly.
And you just want to dance, right? You want to free up yourself again.
Exactly.
Now, same question goes to you, Kyle. Any space there? Any availability there? You say you close off section?
We had closed 2 of our section. Our first 2 sections are closed. And so we still have space maybe in Woodboy and Electric Pulse.
Okay, Electric Pulse.
But you would have to come early because every day people call, like, please come in, please sign up. And then, you know, we don't like to turn back people because of carnival and I think so. It just gives our workers overdrive.
I don't know how you guys do it, Kyle. I've hosted 2 carnivals year after year, and even though you guys are non-competing and you don't necessarily have to have choreography, when uno section go off, I feel like uno just know what to do and uno in sync. I don't know how uno do it.
It's because while we're not competing, the girls they still come out on Sundays and they practice. So while we don't have a routine, they still come out and practice every day.
So it's not mandatory.
No.
But uno have some type of trick up on a sleeve, but still make it look like it, no?
No trick. Everybody does have a good time. That's it.
Well, I love it. Kyle, for anyone who would like to reach out to Belizean Jewel to get their hands or get in on whatever's left, how can they do so?
They can either come to Euphrates by the primary school, St. John, and that's where our camp is, or they can go on BELIZE'S Jewel's page. There's an application on the page that they can fill out, and there's also a number that they can call and contact.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank you,
we are going to invite now our final band leader, 4 of the 5 non-competing bands that will be in the Carnival Road March, and really a familiar face from this morning, if you don't mind. Can we invite over here Miss Karen Vernon? She is the band leader for Creole Hot Beat Carnival Show Band.
Creole Hot Beat.
Creole Hot, I don't know what I want to feel. I want
Exactly.
to feel a Creole Hot Beat out there.
Your hair boom and shine. You will see beautiful Creole costumes. We have 3 sections, and the first section is called Kings and Queens, Creole Queens and Queens. Sorry, Queens and Kings, and it's the beautiful wide costumes, Creole skirts, umbrellas, hats, head ties. And then in the second and third section, the designer did a twist on the Creole costumes. He did some shorter skirts and little belly out tops and that.
I like
with
this.
fans, and so you won't see any feathers and any
it's an interesting twist to Carnival, and I think it's something that we could definitely embrace because bigger carnivals across the world, it's not just about the feathers and the gems. There's much more than that. It's even like storytelling.
Exactly, showcasing and promoting the Belize Creole culture.
Tell me about why you decided to get into Carnival this way, because Miss Karen, I know you're involved in a lot of things, but I never knew that you were part of a Carnival band. This is one of the newest ones, right?
Yeah,
this started this year.
First time. First time. I've always wanted to do it. I've been a reveler. I was in the very first carnival.
I saw some pictures of you in the past.
I've organized carnival, so I've been on different sides of the fence. So I've always wanted to do the Creole culture. Every area, and I said next year I want to do it, and I'm hoping that someone else will maybe take it up and I assist. But this year, last year I decided, okay, this is the era, let's get this done, and we're here.
What was the experience like preparing for this moment? You said you started last year.
Yeah, it's this designing was easy because RH Creations, he just did the costumes like very easily, and he got all the fabric, and the costumes are being sewn here in Belize. But it's been tough getting sponsorship as with all the other bands, you know. And it's different because it's a band on the truck instead of a song system, so you know it gets more expensive and all that. So still looking for sponsorship. So if you're out there and you want to sponsor the Creole Heartbeat,
How many people in the band?
we have 40 people.
Okay.
Which is I think is a good start for our first
Exactly.
year.
I would agree so as well.
And we hope to build on it every year as we go along.
So you have different sections. I think you alluded to. You have different designs. What are the
Yes.
different designs?
The first one is, as I said already, the wide traditional Creole skirts. Beautiful, vibrant colors, and they have umbrellas, designed, of course. Big straw hats.
Oh, this is what we're seeing on screen here.
Yeah, that's the Creole Kings.
Oh,
and
that's
Queens.
beautiful. What's the story that you hope to evoke in your, or the message that you hope to evoke in your presence? in the Carnival?
Basically promoting the Belize Creole culture
Okay.
in a beautiful, vibrant way on the road.
This
on
is
the
the
road
hot
to Carnival.
crew.
That's the hot crew, yeah.
Huh, the hot crew.
The hot crew.
The hot crew are bringing the heat.
Yes.
Come Carnival Road March. And
Yeah.
now, same question. Is it too late for anyone to join the Creole Heartbeat?
We have a couple extra costumes. Like,
Okay.
we made a couple extra costumes. So if you want to join, just get in touch with us. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and just contact us.
All right. The same. Do they have like a special page on Facebook?
Creole Heartbeat.
Creole Heartbeat.
Creole Heartbeat Carnival. Yeah.
All right. Well, Miss Karen, thank you so much.
Thank
when
you.
Are you ever, or have you decided to go back in the Road March as a reveler at?
I
any
will
point?
be in this. Yeah.
Oh, you'll be
Yeah,
in this?
definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you and the other 4 non-competing bands as well. I know that there is an important role that you guys also play in the
Yes.
competition, or not the competition, or
In the
in the Road
Carnival,
March,
yeah.
the Carnival Road March.
Definitely.
For people who are not able to commit to the choreography and the practice and all of that, this is a
Come
place
out
for
and enjoy
people
yourself.
who travel just to come to Belize to experience that. For people in the diaspora, tourists as well, and just those who want to cross it off their bucket list.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank
and we
you
wish
for
you guys
having
all the
us.
best.
Thank you.
All right. I hope you have, really gotten that sense of excitement for this coming Carnival Road March. I know I am. And as we've been mentioning, we'll also be covering that in our Carnival Road March broadcast. Upcoming that Saturday, I think it's September 5th, the Carnival will take place here in Belize City. But I do have to take another quick break, and when we come back, we are going to be switching gears into Belize's first ever Reef Festival, celebrating Key Cocker's marine heritage.